Okay, let's give our full attention to Shayma.
Okay, last time we were here, we were looking at crayons and how the crayons don't have to be just one color, you can blend them and all that. So today we're going to look at oil pastels, which is kind of similar to crayons, except for they have more of a chalky feel, more of a lipstick texture. So we're going to look at that with a little touch of Mexico. Okay, here is a Toltec art, which is Simon Insight of Venus, and as you see, this is not with oil pastels, but as you see the colors of the brightness, you could take this picture and make it your oil pastel if you wanted, and you would be able to take either, different techniques to blend the colors, and the oil pastels would help you make that kind of variation. But now we're going to look at actual ones that are done with oil pastels. This is one from the Aztec gods, and it's just the ancient gods in Sonora, Mexico, using oil pastel drawing. And it is, as you see, how it's not one solid color, even though like with here, you have just red, it's how hard or how light you press it. Where here it's a little bit more dark, and here it's a little bit more light, but that also could mean that it is a red with a little bit of orange on it, or a red with a little bit of yellow. So the more you build with the oil pastels, the better that you're going to get a more bold or more blended color. Where with crayons, it's more of a white background as you color. You have to really press hard or multiple strokes. With oil pastels, you're able to get more of a covered with just one layer. And then as you go, you can blend with either a finger or like a pencil, however you need to do it to blend. But with using multiple colors, oil pastels are a little bit easier to make different colors instead of with crayons, it's a little bit trickier. But this is with the Aztec. And then this is, of course, everybody knows Frida. This is a picture of Frida. She is a famous artist in Mexico. And this is a picture of her in oil pastels. And as you can see again, with like some of the reds and the yellows, some of the greens, maybe some yellows, maybe a little bit of like evenly lighting area, maybe a little bit of blue. You can blend it together to give it that color. Instead of having just one red mark, you're able to like use your finger or another tool to slide it down to give you this look, so that you don't have the bold colors, you have bold colors blended. Okay, so this is a oil pastel of the Oaxacan in Mexico, and this is an animal drawing. And as you see again, this is with the blended colors, and it's all, and they took the black and they made it nice and dark and bold, and you could do that. You can just have one solid color that's bold, but if you want to, you can blend it to make it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take this one with the next slide, and we are going to pick favorite animals that we love, like pets, or you can just pick a bear or whatever you want, and any animal that you decide. We're going to take little squares, and we're going to, everybody get down, and we're going to just draw. And we're going to have ourselves this nice little picture when we're done. This is going to be multiple pictures. Okay, and this is how I'm going to do it. You see how all of this is just kind of blended together? Well, this is actually on linen. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of linen, and everybody's going to get around it, and we're going to just draw our pictures of our animals on the linen. And you're going to have multiple oil pastels, colors, and you're going to be able to take your drawings and blend it and make it how it's yours and your own. And I want you to make sure that you don't stick with one color or two colors. I want you to really dig in deep and try to make it as bright and as bold as possible, using as many colors and blending them, making your own new color, just make it your own. And this is also Oaxacan, and then this one is also Oaxacan. And I want you to see how with these pictures, they're not just taking one color. I want to really push that it's not just one color. It's not like with crayons. You are, just really blending them, and I want you to make sure that you use all colors. And so what I want you to do is I want you to go home and either get a picture of a pet or bring a picture of a favorite animal that you found somewhere. However you want to do it, I want you to bring the pictures in, and then when we come back, we're going to take those pictures and try to make them as bold and as beautiful as possible on this nice big sheet. And we're going to just get on the floor, and we're going to take our pictures and color on this nice sheet. So that's what we're going to do when we come back. So don't forget, that is your homework assignment. I want you to definitely go home and bring in some pictures. Otherwise, you're going to have nothing to draw.